and welcome from the Car HMI Europe 2018. I'm here today with Annika Larsson from Veoneer.
Hi.
Welcome to the conference, so good to have you here, and thank you so much for taking the time to participate in the interview. As a start, do you mind just introducing yourself and tell us a bit more about your background?
I'm from Veoneer, which is a spin-off from Autoliv, the vehicle safety manufacturer. We do steering wheel, seat belts and so on. And we do the electronic side, so sensors mainly, in different ways. And my background is I'm at the research department. I'm a research specialist in human factors, and thus leading the human factors research within the company on how we can make mobility of the future, well, something that you can trust.
And you've also prepared a case study about a research platform you're currently working on, and the topic you've chosen is designing simple, intuitive and holistic HMIs. Tell us a bit more about your presentation.
It's about our research platform, what we call LIV, the Learning Intelligent Vehicle. And it's a platform that helps us understand more about the driver and about the occupants in the vehicle, because we see that that is the key to really developing these diverse HMIs of the future. That we need a car that can really work as a whole with the people inside it and potentially outside it as well. Something that is flexible enough and provides the understanding that we need of what's going on with the people, with their understandings and their intent.
When we're talking about human-centered vehicles, what does that actually entail for HMI?
For us, that entails working on the HMI as the whole. So it's no longer just about the lights, the sounds, the haptics, but it's also about the broader behavior of the vehicle. It's everything to do with how you decelerate, what you respond to, how you respond to what's going on outside. Again, we come from a company that's been built its entire time from the 50s on vehicle safety. And we've been working on these active safety systems, but they are also a huge part of what makes people understand what the car is doing and why. People will ask, what is it doing now? If they don't get that understanding, and you can't always write it or say it. You need it to be self-explanatory, and that is what we see for the future.
How does the driver state and occupant state sensing is actually relevant to HMI as well?
That's where we see this intent, that the driver or the occupants need to trust the vehicle, but the vehicle also needs to trust the occupant or the drivers. And the only way it can do that is if it understands your response times, your likes and dislikes, what you understand of this vehicle that you're in, and what you don't understand. Only then can we really adapt the HMI to you in a way that makes sense to you, so you don't just go, oh, I don't understand it, so I'll switch it off.
If you were to look into the future of HMI, where do you see trends going? What do you think, or our future challenges as well?
I think that right now we're working in a way with these electric vehicles and also the self-driving at various levels. We get more of a focus on the people in the car, and it's not just the driver anymore. It's also about the occupants, because the driver becomes an occupant, and therefore we can, from every single perspective, focus on the others, not just from an infotainment perspective, but again, from the vehicle behavior going into the HMI as well.
If we want to look forward, but look back 50 years, what do you think was the most iconic HMI in the past?
I would say the horn, because there's no way you can really get anywhere without that.
Yeah.
And the lights as well, depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Either flashing the lights or the horn. Very iconic.
Yeah. And last but not least, what has actually brought you to the conference, or what are your expectations towards Car HMI Europe?
I've heard good things about it, and mainly to meet the people who are working on the strategies in these areas and see how we can together work on the methods to bring us forward.
Good luck for your presentation this afternoon.
Yeah,
and
thank
thank you so much for your time to participate in the interview.
Thank you.